Hey there, Sagittarius. Good afternoon and welcome to your April Tarot reading. Welcome to Tree of Life Tarot. So Sagittarius, it's great to connect with you. Whether your sun sign is Sagittarius or your moon or rising sign is Sagittarius, you may have Sagittarius in your Venus. You may be here checking up on a Sagittarius in your life, and others of you may just be intuitively guided to be here. You may not even be a Sagittarius, but you just had a little feeling, a little prompting to check out this reading, click on this link, or check out this channel, or check out this, who is this guy doing these tarot readings? Just follow those energies. So Sagittarius, I'm excited to talk about your April. We're going to share some great information with you today. Today is March the 24th. It is a Wednesday afternoon, about 12 noon on my time, Mountain Standard Time. So Sagittarius, I'm going to put the spotlight on you. We're going to talk a little bit about, we're just going to describe Sagittarius energies, and we're going to also point out some of the symbols and signs astrologically that are connected to Sagittarius signs. And then I'm going to give you your astrological forecast for the month of April. That's where we look at the month of April and we see which planets are going to be moving into which specific houses impacting Sagittarius energy. So depending on the planet and the house that it moves into, it brings you a different energy in your life throughout the month. I'm going to make you aware of these energies and point out the key dates where these transitions happen. Do the best job that I can to describe these energies to you so you know what to expect and what to anticipate. And I follow a lot of tarot, and I like astrology as well. Yeah, I mean, it's just energy, going hand in hand, working together. But I like the idea of knowing what the energies look like ahead of me before I step into a situation. It's like I know what I'm stepping into before I get there, so I can be better prepared. So looking forward to preparing you for the month of April. So your astrological forecast is going to give us kind of a big picture look energetically of what's taking place for you. And then we're going to hone in and we're going to do a tarot reading, which for some of you is going to show us how many of these energies are going to manifest more specifically for you. So Sagittarius, let's get started. Let's talk about you for a minute here. We're going to go through and talk about Sagittarius energy for just a couple minutes here. So here's how you know if you're Sagittarius. If you were born between November 22nd and December the 21st, your sun sign is Sagittarius. If there are three terms that kind of put together describe Sagittarius energy, you would be the philosopher, the adventurer, and the seeker. And I just love those energies. Your element is fire, so you're a fire sign along with Aries and Leo energy. Your quality is mutable, and I don't understand the qualities yet. Your color is blue. It's my favorite color too. Your ruling planet is Jupiter, and your lucky numbers are 3, 7, 9, 12, and 21, which I just know those are some very magical numbers because 3, 6, and 9, all those numbers are divisible by 3, not to sound like Tesla or anything like that, but there's some power to that, with the exception of 7, which is a very spiritual number. So Sagittarius, your strengths are you're a very generous zodiac sign. You're idealistic and you have a great sense of humor. Sagittarians love to laugh. Your weaknesses, you sometimes promise more than you can deliver. You can be a little impatient at times. You will say anything no matter how undiplomatic it may be. And I like those energies because sometimes I kind of like that shock treatment, It's like you just say something out of the blue that's just so unordinary, just shifts and changes the whole energy of everybody in the room. I like those energies, Sagittarius. Your likes are freedom, travel, philosophy, and being outdoors. Your dislikes are clingy people, being constrained, right? Losing your freedom. Off-the-wall theories and details, right? We don't like to get lost in the details. Not into the off-the-wall theories as well. Give me something that's practical and tangible. Celebrities in the world that are Sagittarius. You have Taylor Swift, Brad Pitt, great actor. Tina Turner, the musician, Scarlett Johansson, she's absolutely beautiful. Tyra Banks, Jamie Foxx, Katie Holmes, Billie, I think it's Eilish, musician. I like her music, but I don't know how to pronounce her name. Julianne Moore and Jake Gyllenhaal, another great actor and great actress. So Sagittarius, you're in great company. Now let's look at your astrological forecast and let's talk about the month of April. And let's just see what's happening planetarily for you. I mean, this happens whether you're aware of these energies or not. You know, they're planetary, and we're all connected through this cosmic energetic web. Right? Connected here on Earth, our energies connected to the energies of the planets. That's how they impact us and influence us. Okay, so Sagittarius, for April, you have all of the outer planets, which in this case would include Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. So all of the outer planets are direct, which means they're making forward progress. They're moving forward. So the way that impacts all of us, and it stays this way until the 28th of April, is all the zodiac signs between now and April 28th. We're going to be receiving a little bit of an energetic tailwind. So how do we feel and experience that? What that means is like things that you're maybe wanting to get done or wanting to do right between now and the end of April may happen a lot easier, a lot quicker, right? So with these energies, it's a time to like take advantage of the energies that are there. So if you're like thinking about making a change or thinking about doing something, now is not the time to be sitting on it, right? Think about it when it feels right for you. Take action because you have a lot of planetary help. The other big thing planetarily that's taking place for all the zodiac signs is you have two planets that are opposing one another. You have the planet Saturn, which rules Capricorn energy. It's connected to the energies of the past. It's about being responsible. It's about being careful, being cautious. It's squaring and opposing the planet Uranus, which rules the energy of Aquarius. My sun sign is Aquarius, so I love Uranus energy. Uranus is about innovation, like bring me something new. I want to change. And I know these energies are resonating with you, Sagittarius, because you guys are great at making changes. I mean, in a way that I admire Sagittarius energy. I have a lot of earth in me, so I can stay somewhat stuck and fixed sometimes. But Sagittarius, you guys have the ability to just move and to move quickly, and I love that about you. So that's what's happening so far in the month of April. On the 4th of April, you have the planet Mars moving into your 5th house. On the 12th, you have a new moon also happening in your 5th house. So your 5th house is the house of Leo. It's the house of children. It's the house of siblings, the house of having fun. So with these energies right here, this is a time for you, Sagittarius, to have some fun. This is a beautiful time for you to fall in love. Fall in love with another person. Fall in love with life itself. Just beautiful energies, 5th house energies working for you. So, right around, the beginning, middle of April, Sagittarius, make sure you're going out there and you're just having some fun. And look, you're going to be having fun regardless because the energies are there. You're going to be drawn to the things that you really like to do. All right, Sagittarius, on the 15th of April, you have the planet Venus moving into your 6th house. On the 20th, the sun also moves into your 6th house. So it moves into your 6th house and it shines a light on you. And what the 6th house energy represents is your physical body, your physical health, as well as the service work that you do, the contributions that you're making, to others, specific individuals, or society in general. Also on the 20th, you have the planet Mercury, which is the planet of communications, also moving into your 6th house. So you have, Sagittarius, a lot of energy focused on your 6th house. So this puts the spotlight on you. This is a time to be thinking about your physical health. And it's kind of divine for you because we're moving, I don't know where you live in the world, but if you live here in the States, we're moving into spring temperatures, spring and summer. So a beautiful time to start getting outdoors, going for walks outside, feeling the sunshine on your face, swimming, spending time in water, joining a gym, going and exercising. Maybe you want to meditate. Maybe you want to do some yoga. I've been spending a lot of time meditating lately, right? And I don't feel like there's a right and a wrong way of meditating. I'm just kind of figuring it out as I move along. I learn a little bit here and there. I'll pick up suggestions and ideas here and there, and I'll implement those. But I actually really enjoy it. I've also been working on breathing. Just, the oxygen that we bring, that we pull into our body and that we're storing and that also that we're releasing. Those are really important energies to monitor and keep the flow flowing. Stretching is another big thing. And then, if it's time for a checkup with the doctor, make a doctor's appointment and go in and get a checkup. If there's anything bothering you physically, just be mindful of that. You're naturally going to be mindful of it anyways, because the planet's going to make you that way. But take advantage of the energies and act on it. Okay, Sagittarius. The other thing is service work, contributions. A time for like spring cleaning around the house. Maybe you're going to get rid of some things that you just don't need anymore. Rather than throw them out, donate them. Maybe you have a friend, a neighbor, a relative, or family member that could really use whatever it is that you're getting rid of. Give them the gift, right? Just gift it over to them and give them the opportunity to take advantage of those energies. And it gives you the chance to feel good, like I'm giving back to others. Just sharing with you, Sagittarius. On the 24th of April, you have the planet Mars moving into your 8th house. So this is a great time to place energy, Sagittarius, into your finances, right? The income, money that's coming into you. It's also, taxes come to mind. 8th house kind of energy. Completing taxes. April, it's kind of ironic that it is tax month, right? So, taking care of real estate matters, looking at investments, looking at your long-term investments. So, putting energy, Mars putting energy into your finances, into your investments. And then on the 27th of the month, you have a full moon happening in your 12th house. 12th house is where things slow down. It's the house of the subconscious, the house that rules the energy of Pisces. So this will remind you, this energy, this full moon energy, Sagittarius, it'll remind you to slow down, to take time to sit back and reflect, right? So a beautiful time at the end of April to go down to the bookstore and get a book that you've always wanted to get. Purchase it and curl up with a blanket or sit outside in the sunshine and just enjoy reading your book or meditate or breathe or just take some time to rest and to slow down. Maybe think about what it is you want to experience this year. And maybe think about what is it that I can do right now? What steps can I take in order to bring about those manifestations, to bring about those experiences for you to take on? All right, Sagittarius, let's get started with your tarot reading. I'm going to pull an affirmation energy to take us into your tarot reading for April. I really like the affirmations. Let's just see what the forecast looks like for you, Sagittarius. Your tarot spread that I'm using today is called the Celtic Cross. I use this tarot spread for all of March tarot readings, and I really love this tarot spread. There's 10 different stations, right? Each representing a different question, a different energy. So I feel like the energies that come out, I feel like it's just very informative, right? It just gives you a good understanding of what the energies look like ahead of you in the month of April. Okay, Sagittarius, you've got some 9th house energy coming in for you here, peace. So your ruling planet is Jupiter, 9th house energy. Brigid Goddess, in your sacred name, a light within me, peace is flame. Brigid Goddess, in your sacred name, a light within me, peace is flame. Brigid Goddess, in your sacred name, a light within me, peace is flame. Sagittarius, I said that out loud 3 times. So we have the energy of peace taking you into the month of April, which is really kind of beautiful. Let's gain a better understanding of this peace energy. And let's pull 2 energies from my Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. This first energy is going to come through as present energy for Sagittarius. We're all on a different timeline, so this may represent your present energy that you're in right now in this very moment. Or it may represent the energy that you're in April. And things are never exact. It's not like, it just starts on the 1st. For some, it will. For others, it may start on the 4th. It may start on the 26th of this month. Okay, present energy, the waiting game. 2 of Pentacles, interesting. So you're in the energy of waiting for something. That's kind of fun. The number 2, that can represent, connection, couple, companionship. But present energy in the energy of the waiting game. And I'm just looking at this hourglass. It's not, rather than being filled with sands, it's filled with trees, roots from a tree. So I feel like whatever it is that you're waiting for, you've maybe, planted seeds and invested energies into whatever this is that you're wanting to come about, that you're in the energy of waiting for. We're going to get some clarification. Sagittarius, let's pull another energy for you. This is going to come through as your challenging energy for the month of April. Okay, challenging energy for you is coming through as emotional withdrawal. So some of you may be leaving something in your life, leaving something that could be bringing up some emotions, right? Feeling this energy of emotional withdrawal. This is equivalent to the Eight of Cups. So that energy coming in as your challenging energy. It's interesting. I'm just looking at this figure on the beach, and he has his hands in the gesture of a prayer, as if he's praying. And I notice that he's not in the water, right? So he's not consumed with emotions right here. He's somewhat detached from the emotions, withdrawn. Sagittarius, let's change decks and move over to the Universal Tarot set. And let's move down to your focus on energy. So what is it that your guides feel that Sagittarius should know you should be putting your focus on? Tell us about focus on energy for Sagittarius. Should be focused on a new beginning coming in here. The courageous risk taker, getting ready to set out and embark on a new adventure. So, where you should be putting your focus, thinking about the adventure that lies ahead. Interesting. Let's clarify this Two of Wands for Sagittarius. What lies ahead? You have the energy of the sun. Leo's energy just showed up and came into the board. So another fire sign energy. Some of you may be connected to a Leo in your life. But here you are looking at this world, maybe thinking about traveling. I mean, Sagittarius, you guys like to travel. Ninth house kind of energy. The sun shining on you. So whatever adventure, right? Maybe this is the adventure that you're in the energy of the waiting game, that you're waiting for. Whatever adventure that you're waiting for, it looks like it's an exciting adventure for you. The Sun card tells us that, right? This adventure is going to give you the opportunity to feel free, right? It's going to give you the opportunity to have some fun in life, right? To be able to let go of the fears, the worries, and the concerns, to feel the warmth of the sun. This is an opportunity to live life with childlike enthusiasm, Sagittarius. That sounds pretty fun. All right, let's move over to past energy. Tell us about the past for Sagittarius. Two of Swords. Need to make a choice. Need to make a decision. Energy connected to your past. Please clarify the Two of Swords for Sagittarius. Making a choice because I have an idea. Page of Wands. I have an idea. Maybe it could be a very creative idea. I feel pretty good about it, and there's already some growth coming out on this wand. But this energy connected to your past, you are the Two of Swords energy, wanting to make a choice, wanting to make a decision about this creative idea. Maybe it's this creative idea that's the adventure that you're maybe getting in the waiting game of getting ready to step into. Fun, Sagittarius. Let's move over to strengths and see what comes in for you. Tell us about strengths for Sagittarius, please. Tell us about strengths for Sagittarius. Here we have the Knight of Cups, right? So it represents the energy of water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This is the energy of your knight in shining armor. Coming in, bringing in an offer. Could be an offer of love. Coming in as your strength. Let's clarify. Tell us about the Knight of Cups, please. Tell us about the Knight of Cups. My favorite as a tarot reader and as a shuffler, I love it when the cards flip over individually. I know what it is. So we have the Three of Swords coming in. This is coming in as your strength, right? So here you have the Knight of Wands bringing in an offer of love. It's coming into the Three of Swords. So this represents sadness, grief, heartbreak. It's coming in as your strength, right? So this could represent the energy of some type of ending that maybe took place for you. But here's some sadness, here's some grief. This could be sadness and grief you're in the process of getting over right now. And maybe this is why there's some emotional withdrawal here. Here comes the Knight of Cups bringing in your offer of love. And these energies are coming in as your strength. Interesting. Sagittarius, let's move over to the future. Tell us about the future for Sagittarius. Okay, we've got two energies coming out. Here's what the future looks like for you, Sagittarius. It looks very wise. Hierophant energy. So Taurus just showed up on in your tarot reading. Some of you may be connected to a Taurus. It comes, so the Hierophant comes in attached to the Queen of Wands. So fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You know, the Queen of Wands, she's a go-getter, right? This is somebody who's also has a lot of creative ideas. This is somebody who's very intuitive as well. That black cat that's posted up in front of her tells me she's very intuitive. And I notice she's holding a sunflower, so if this could be representing your energy. Maybe you have this attraction towards sunflowers. I get that, because I love sunflowers too. In fact, I'm going to share something I learned about sunflowers, and this is maybe old news for some of you, but sunflowers literally, they face the sun and they follow the sun all throughout the day. And I probably should have known about that when I was 3 years old, but I just barely learned that. And I find that fascinating. So, yeah, here you are in Queen of Wands energy. What does the future look like for you? It looks very spiritual. It looks very wise for you. I mean, this is a very wise energy. Some of you may have a Queen of Wands energy in your life. It's maybe very creative and very wise. Could be a part of your future moving forward. Interesting. Let's move over to suggested approach. Tell us about suggested approach for Sagittarius. Tell us about suggested approach for Sagittarius, please. So here we have the Ten of Swords, right? So something coming to an ending, right? This is what's being suggested to you. Let's clarify this Ten of Swords. Please clarify the Ten of Swords. Okay, interesting. Here's another 10 coming in for you. Suggested approach. So, putting an end to the sword energies. This is what's being suggested to you. Sword energies can be, lessons in life. Usually there's some pain that's attached to swords, because usually they end up teaching us something, right? But sometimes swords can be a little sharp and a little bit painful. This is the swords coming to an ending. So bring an ending to something and get focused on building. This is what's being suggested to you. I'm going from the Ten of Swords to the Ten of Cups. Pretty fantastic. Almost transformational, Sagittarius. What it is you need to know. Tell us about Sagittarius. What it is they need to know, please. What it is you need to know, Sagittarius, you've got a beginning coming in, right? And it's not just a beginning, but Spirit and your guides want you to know that this is a tangible beginning that's coming in that could be lived, felt, and experienced. Let's clarify this Ace of Pentacles. Please clarify the Ace of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Here you have the Three of Cups coming in. So what it is you need to know, Sagittarius, you have a beginning coming into you, and I feel like this beginning is going to give you a cause for celebration. And this may be, for many of you, this may be the beginning of friendships, new friendships. even reviving past friendships for some as well. That's what it is you need to know. Those three sisters that are holding up their cups, they look pretty excited, Sagittarius. Hopes and fears. Tell us about hopes and fears for Sagittarius. Hopes and fears. You have the Six of Cups coming back. That's interesting. I would say coming back because this is representing the energy of somebody from your past coming back. It could be coming in as a hope. It could be coming in as a fear, Sagittarius. Let's find out. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. You have Capricorn energy coming in. So Devil card coming in attached to the Six of Cups. And then you have the Nine of Cups attached to that. Right? So I feel like these are coming in as your hopes. You have the energy of somebody from your past coming back. And with the Devil card right here, right, this person from the past, you know, I don't feel like this is a negative energy at all. I feel like, I mean, you obviously feel very comfortable with this person because both of you are naked here on this, on the image of this card. And notice the chain, you know, you know, feeling somewhat bound to one another. And then you have the Nine of Cups coming in behind that. So I feel like whatever this energy of this person represents to you, you're close to them, connected. This could be who you're waiting for. And it brings you this Nine of Cups energy, which is, it makes you feel personally fulfilled. It's not Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is right here. This impacts you, Sagittarius. All these energies are coming in as your hopes. Maybe hoping for somebody to come back. Potential future. Tell us about the potential future for Sagittarius. Potential future for Sagittarius, please. You're going to be free, Sagittarius. Here we have the Fool's energy. This is what the future looks like for you. So I feel like this is the energy that's available to you after the Ten of Swords, right? After something in your life comes to an ending. And that could be why this energy of emotional withdrawal is coming in. But you're putting your focus right back on the Ten of Cups. And you're stepping into this adventure, right? And Sagittarius, you love adventures. You love to travel. He's holding a world in his hand. So you may be traveling. You may be relocating. Maybe headed towards this person. And they could be headed towards you. But it puts you in this beautiful energy where I'm not thinking about the mountains that lie ahead. I'm in the present. And the present feels amazing. It gets me excited. I feel adventurous. I feel young. I feel youthful. I'm ready to step into it. Let's find out more. Tell us more about the potential future for Sagittarius. Tell us more about the potential future for Sagittarius. Okay, so Judgment comes to an ending. And I feel like, I mean, this is a good energy to come up, you know, and maybe it's this energy of judgment that's coming to an ending. You know, judgment can be opinions from others, right? This can also be, judgment could be attached to this Ten of Swords, some type of finality coming in. And this, it could be this energy of finality that suddenly springs you into this new adventure. Let's pull another clarifier. Tell us more about the potential future for Sagittarius. Here you have the Magician, Sagittarius. Wow, this is a great tarot reading for you. You know, so you're in the energy of the Magician. Now you're in the energy of you're creating, you're manifesting. You're manifesting and you're doing it like with some fifth house energy, right? This Fool's energy. I feel childlike enthusiasm. Right? I'm excited about this adventure. I'm moving towards this adventure and I am creating and I'm manifesting. And I'm doing that, right? Because you have the End of Judgment. And this End of Judgment could be, you know, the Ten of Swords finally coming to an ending. I'm not sure. However, I am going to do an extension on this tarot reading, Sagittarius. I want to know more. So I'm going to get some clarification in the extended reading on, I want to clarify the waiting game. Right? Present energy taking you into your reading. And I also want to clarify emotional withdrawal for you. And then I want to clarify the Three of Swords, right, coming in as your strength, which is attached to the Knight of Cups. We may want to clarify this Knight of Cups, see if we can get a better idea of what this offer is coming in for you. And then I also want to clarify Leo's energy, the Sun coming in on your focus on energy. I want to clarify the Hierophant, Taurus energy, attached to this Queen of Wands. I want to clarify the Ten of Swords, just to see if we can get a better idea of what these 10 swords represent to you, Sagittarius. An ending. I want to clarify Capricorn's energy, the Devil card coming in. And as well as the Six of Cups, which is representing the energy of somebody from your past coming back. Let's clarify this energy for you, Sagittarius. Let's just find out more. And then I want to build upon the future for you with my Good Tarot set, and I want to see what the energies look like for you moving forward. Hopefully, right, moving forward, it's the waiting game ending, and we can see what the energies look like for the two of you moving forward. So for those of you that want to follow me over to Vimeo, you can do so by scanning below this tarot reading and clicking on the link found in the description box. For the rest of you, I think this is where we part ways. Thank you so much for being here. I hope these energies resonate with you. You know, if you're Sagittarius, if you're not Sagittarius, I want these energies to resonate with you, along with the beautiful messages. I mean, this is a fantastic tarot reading. This is a great time to be Sagittarius. I'm excited about this waiting game for you coming to an ending, and I'm real excited to see what comes next. So if any of you would like a personal tarot reading, send me an email at treeoflifetarot, the number 9@gmail.com. I'd love to connect with you and ask about you, any area in your life, any person in your life you'd like to ask about. And let's see what the energies look like moving forward for you specifically. So send me an email if that's of interest to any of you. I'd love to schedule and set up a time to do a tarot reading for you. Okay, thank you for the love, the support, the beautiful donations many of you make towards the channel. You keep me here and keep me coming back. You keep the lights on, so thank you so much. Okay, Sagittarius, April looks exciting. Wishing you all the very best. I'll see the rest of you over at Vimeo. Thanks.